It's time for No Pad Sports Talk. Stay tuned as two brothers bring you the latest from your Michigan teams and beyond in hockey, baseball, football, and more. Let's get started. Here are your hosts, JD and Steve.
Alrighty then, welcome to another show of No Pad Sports Talk. It is a Thursday night. We are busy watching some Thursday Night Football on Amazon, but we wanted to go over and do a show based on our picks for this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a really bad week last week. I don't really want to talk about it, but I will. I'll just say this: I am 4 games out of second place.
Yeah.
And I am 5 games out of first. So for those of you that are just tuning in, didn't check last week's show, JD and I decided that we were gonna compete against ChatGPT.
Yeah,
and
we just wanted to see if we could, like how accurate ChatGPT is, and if we were able to beat them in terms of picks throughout the entire year. And we're not going against like the spread or nothing. This is just straight up, right? That's what we're doing now, straight up.
Exactly. Yep. And so ChatGPT, 12 wins last week.
It pretty much dominated. The only ones that ChatGPT lost was it picked the Bengals, but the Patriots won, picked the Falcons, but the Steelers won, picked the Colts, Texans won, and the last one was the Browns. It picked the Browns, but the Cowboys won. So those are the 4 losses ChatGPT had.
Yeah. And so JD went 11, got 11 games. And he'll tell you probably he's kicking himself for not taking the Cowboys. It was just hard for us to take the Cowboys.
It's just hard to pick the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys so much.
I doubly don't like the Cowboys, right? Because I grew up a Washington Redskins fan, right? And being a Lions fan, the games that the Lions have had against the Cowboys have been robbed. We've had games stolen from us.
Yep.
Against them.
And everybody knows about that playoff game, so
that's right. So I have a deeper hatred of the Cowboys than most people. So I am not while I did take the Cowboys this week, it's not
it hurts.
Easy. I got to make up ground, and unfortunately it's not going to happen too well unless I get the 2 games that he didn't.
Yeah, and so this week, now again, we pick blindly. We don't know what the other person picks. So
right.
just put that out there, right? And right now, Steve and I have the same picks for every game except for 2 games.
Yep.
Yeah, we're brothers, right? Obviously, we think the same like that.
We do. So I took the Bills. JD took the Dolphins.
Yeah,
and I'm going to be taking the Bills a lot this year. Until they prove that they're not going to be winners, and I guess my Josh Allen for MVP is going to go down the drain. So,
yep, and he also picked the Bills to go to the Super Bowl this year too.
I did. So we are, we are where we are.
We are where we are. And just to run down the picks real quick, we're going to make this kind of a quick show, just a little show, just, kind of letting everybody know what our picks are for the week. Again, not against the spread, just straight up. Again, Steve, JD, and ChatGPT. So 49ers at the Vikings. Everybody picked the 49ers. Seahawks at Patriots. Steve and I have the Patriots. And ChatGPT has the Seahawks. You know what? Let me just go ahead and throw this up there. I should have done that. I just shared the screen.
Share the screen?
That's what I should have done. Yeah. It's better than just I guess reading everything out, right?
Absolutely.
You can actually see it. So, all right. This is the screen here. All right.
Can you blow it up for us?
Sure.
Go down the bottom right hand corner. Yeah. There you go. Increase that. That's better.
You can see it? Why did it? Oh, it's over. There we go. It's like, what happened? So yeah, so again, I have everything, so it summed everything up for us, right? So we got the number. So that's what all this stuff here is, like, little formulas and stuff like that. So everything gets counted, and it all summarizes over here on the main page. So that's why all the extra little stuff is here. Okay, but so you kind of see the Giants at Commanders. Steve and I picked Commanders. ChatGPT ended up picking the Giants. I feel pretty good about that pick because I just don't have any faith at all in Daniel Jones. So Chargers and the Panthers, all Chargers. I already picked the Cowboys over the Saints. Steve and I picked the Colts over the Packers. I mean, not having Jordan Love, I think, was the main reason why I picked the Colts.
Yeah, Malik Willis is not going to be the guy.
No, I don't think. No, definitely not. Browns at Jags. I already picked the Jags. Jets at Titans. Steve actually liked the Titans here, but me and ChatGPT picked the Jets. I just think Aaron Rodgers will provide too much offense for the Titans. Will Levis did not look great, and he made probably one of the worst decisions in all of football history on that one interception. So, the Bucks at Lions. Everybody picked the Lions. Everybody picked the Ravens over the Raiders. Everybody picked the Rams over the Cards. Everybody picked the Chiefs over the Bengals. Everybody picked the Broncos over the Steelers. Everybody picked the Texans over the Bears. And everybody picked the Eagles over the Falcons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of similarities here. I don't think there was, these games, at face value anyways, these games seem, especially though in the latter half right here, right? The games just seem pretty cut and dry.
Right. Yeah. So it's gonna, I'll try and make up some ground somehow. That's why, I've got to, and not that because again, he told you I didn't know what he picked, so we were just happened to pick all of the same except for 2 games. So if I win those 2 games, I make up 2 games. That's kind of
Hey, it's a long season,
hope.
Right? I mean, 5 games over the course of a long season isn't nothing. It's like it's not that hard to overcome. So, but you're not going to do it because I can't let you beat me.
Well, I look at it like it's like trying to bring up your GPA in school, right? Once it's low, it takes a long time to bring it back up.
Or batting average.
Or batting average. Yeah. So, in the end, it is what it is. And week 1 games, you just never know what you're going to get. I took some flyers on some teams that I probably shouldn't have because it was just, to me, I was looking at like rosters and teams, and I just said it's a toss up for me, and I picked the team. And I
the only
so fist like if you'd heard how I was picking the teams, he'd give me a name and I was spitting them out like I didn't even think about it. It was just bam.
And the only other game that really I kicked myself for was that Texans-Colts game because I'm a big C.J. Stroud fan, and I would and I should have picked C.J. Stroud, should have gone with him, but I picked the Colts. But, I mean, again, the most egregious thing was definitely that Cowboys game. I knew it, but I just anyway. But that's our picks, though, right? That's all we wanted to do today. We'll just kind of go over our picks. Let us know what you think. I know it's a lot of similarities here, but it is what it is. It's just how everything worked out this week.
Yep.
But just let us know what you think. So
absolutely, guys. It's week 2. It's gonna be a long week. Got 18 weeks, right? Yep. So we're gonna, like I said, try and do this. We want to do this every week just to get it out there. And if there's some weeks we don't just do the pick show, we'll tie it into a show and just do, a quick segment of here's our picks for the week.
Yeah. We'll try to come back, every Sunday night too with a update, for the week. But at any rate, we do appreciate you guys watching. If you can, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, and we'll just see you at the next video.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for listening to No Pads Sports Talk. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. While you're at it, help spread the word by leaving a rating and review wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on social media at No Pads Sports Talk.